Problem and solution. Problem and solution is a pattern of organization where information in a passage is expressed as a dilemma or concerning issue, a problem, and something that can be or should be done to remedy this issue, solution or attempted solution. Problem and solution text structure may seem like it would be easy to recognize, but it can be moderately difficult to identify because it is frequently confused with the cause and effect pattern of organization, as they both have relational structures. For the first set of sentence, it is all of them are problem. So we are going to give a solution for each problem. And for the second set of sentences, we have there a problem with a solution. So for the second set of sentences, we are going to identify which is the problem and which is the solution. Understood? Okay, first set of sentences. The young man is kind-hearted. One day, he heard a little boy crying outside his window. The young man found out that the child was being teased by the bigger boys. The young man went out. What is the problem in this sentence? Of course, the problem in this sentence is that the young man found out that the child was being teased by the bigger boys. And what will be the solution for this problem? Okay, the solution is that because the young man went out, so of course, that young man will scold the bigger boys. Why is it that they tease the child? Understood? Okay, next sentence. Jose Rizal owned a horse when he was studying in Madrid. When his allowance did not come one day, he did not have enough money for food. Okay, the problem in this sentence is that when his allowance did not come one day and his money is not enough for his food. That is the problem in the sentence. Now, what will be the solution in this sentence? Let's give a solution. Okay, for me, the solution so that Jose Rizal will have money to buy for food, then if I were Jose Rizal, I will sell my horse and earn money so that that money will be used to buy some food to eat. Diba? Okay. Next sentence. Totoy needs a new school bag. He did not have enough money to buy the bag. Then he heard that their neighbor was looking for a babysitter for her little child. She was willing to pay a few pesos to the babysitter. The mother of the child is willing to pay for that babysitter. So what is the problem in this sentence? Of course, the problem in this sentence is that Totoy needs a new bag and his money is not enough for that bag to buy for that bag. Okay, so that is the problem in this sentence. He wants to buy a new bag and his money is not enough. So what will be the solution for that problem? Okay, of course, because he heard that his neighbor is looking for a babysitter and willing to pay for that babysitter. Of course, Totoy will apply for a babysitter so that he will receive a payment, some peso, and he will now have enough money to buy for a new school bag. Okay, that's the good solution for that problem. Okay, last example. The dogs were playing wildly in the yard. Father drove them away. However, the dogs ran towards the patch of vegetables where they continued lunging at each other. What is the problem in this sentence? Okay, the dogs ran towards the patch of vegetables where they continued lunging each other. That is the problem. Now, what is the solution? Okay, of course, the solution will be Father will drive them away and put the dogs inside their dog house so that the vegetables will not be ruined, will not be destroyed by those dogs. Right? Okay, for the next sentence, so we have a set of sentences that is which is the problem and the solution is already there, and we have to find out which is the solution and which is the problem. Okay, let's try. John didn't know what to take to school for show and tell. He asked his mother for an idea. She suggested to take the ribbon his dog won at the pet parade. So in this sentence, which is the problem? Okay, of course, the problem is John didn't know what to take to school for show and tell. That is his problem. Then what is his solution? Okay, the solution is that her mother or she suggested to take the ribbon his dog won at the pet parade. That is the solution. Okay, next. Emily knew she had to get to school on time, but her mother said she couldn't drive her. Emily decided to leave early and walk to school. What is the problem in the sentence? Okay, the problem is Emily knew she had to get to school on time, but her mother said she couldn't drive her. That's the problem. And what is the solution? Of course, the solution is Emily decided to leave early and walk to school. Another example. Mrs. Anderson wanted a fresh pineapple for her cake. The store near her did not have any fresh one, so she went to another store and bought it there. What is the problem in this sentence? Okay, the problem is Mrs. Anderson wanted to have a fresh pineapple for her cake, but the store near her did not have any fresh pineapple. So what is the solution? So the solution is that she went to another store and bought it there. That is the solution. Last example. Robert was afraid the flooding river would reach his home. His parents were away, and he was watching with his little sister. He saddled his horse, and he and his sister rode to the top of the hill. What is the problem in this sentence? Okay, the problem is Robert was afraid the flooding river would reach his home. And he was watching his little sister. So, the solution for that problem is he saddled his horse and he and his sister rode to the top of the hill. Okay, so do you understand the lesson? Okay, so in any problem, there is always a solution. Remember that. In any problem, there is always a solution. So we have to think for that solution so that the problem will be solved. Okay? So that's all for now. Thank you for watching.